The death of a 7-year-old boy inspires a major change to a street in Springfield. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Matt Templeman.
I'm Renee McCullough. For 5 years, one neighbor led the charge, and today it came to a tearful finale. News Source 16's Jared Myers in the newsroom with a boy that inspired a neighbor and City Hall as well. Jared?
Well, Renee, rarely do road construction projects bring tears or inspire people, but today was different, mostly because how this project got started and who started it. A roadside ceremony unlike almost any you've ever seen. Part memorial.
He had a beautiful heart, and, you know, we loved him.
Part dedication.
But we have a safe street here in Springfield because of that.
All for one, and now his life for all.
Every person that touched this project, the beauty of every heart gave of itself so completely, is what we now see when we look at 42nd Street.
The road that led to today began on February 27th, 2002. 7-year-old Daniel Lindsey was hit and killed while riding his bike along South 42nd. Jeannie Cuthbertson watched it happen.
You see a precious person lose their life, and you've got to do something about that.
Jeannie, along with several neighbors, always knew this was a dangerous stretch. Daniel made their motivation complete.
It just couldn't happen again. It just couldn't happen again.
She took her cause to the city. This road had to change.
I owed it to him.
One thing that strikes me is just how busy South 42nd is. Now picture it 5 years ago, narrow 2-lane road, no bike path, no sidewalk, just a 7-year-old riding his bike inches from this.
I think this is a lesson for everyone that one person can make a difference.
Jeannie led the charge, along with a letter from Daniel's parents that forever changed Springfield's leader.
The picture and the poem. And today that still hangs in my office at City Hall.
Together they gained control of 42nd Street from the state, found funding and built a road in memory of a boy who would never learn to drive.
There were times when it got rough, and there were days when I just didn't want to have to go to another meeting.
That's why I call her the firecracker, because she truly was, and she was not going to let this loose.
And she didn't, which is why South 42nd is a new street and new hope.
This is really one of my most proudest moments as an elected official.
It's all the smallest little things that can add up to be a huge difference.
Daniel never met Jeannie Cuthbertson or Sid Lycan or the dozens of others that changed this road after he changed them.
It has been said that Daniel had a beautiful heart, and I do believe that beauty which was seen in him has also been seen in all of you.
Now, if you drive down 42nd, most of the changes are obvious. Wider lanes, a center turn lane, a bike lane, a sidewalk, a crosswalk. Less obvious is the southern magnolia tree planted along the side of the road, and at its base, a plaque which reads in loving memory of Daniel Ryan Lindsey. Renee.
All right, thanks very much, Jared.